I had a senior ask me a question today that almost broke me. Miss Gibson, how do we just not grow up? I've taught for 27 years, and in the past I would have heard something like that and just thought, that's sweet. They're just enjoying their last few weeks here in high school. But I feel like that question really encapsulates the problem right now with the idea of graduation and growing up and expecting these kids to follow the path we've all walked before. Those of us who have done it know grown-upping is not always fun. But when we were young, we were told that there were going to be rewards for walking that path, and there were. Many of us bought homes, many of us have careers and have families and lives that function. Yes, I know not everyone does, but at least it was an opportunity to get there. But a while back, millennials started noticing that it wasn't quite as easy to reach this dream that had been promised. And when the millennials' concerns started being reported as realities, that there really aren't the jobs and opportunities and homes and whatnot that we have promised people forever that there were, suddenly Gen Z was stuck in a place where they were like, well then wait, what are we doing? Our graduating students do not see or understand a path forward. There is so much messaging out there saying, don't do college. And by the way, you're never going to own a home. Don't have a family, because if you have kids, they're going to be born into a broken world. No matter how much they like or dislike school, at least that is something where daily they know what the expectation is. They know what they're supposed to do, they know where they're supposed to be, and they know what they're going to get out of it. But now what they're getting out of it is a graduation diploma and being told it's time to grow up, and they don't want to. And when he said that today, a piece of my heart kind of broke. I will continue to cheer my students on, but honestly, we need some answers for these kids. Thank you all for being there.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
Y'all older folks, what was y'all doing when rent was like $500, $800? Because I feel like y'all was getting paid the same or similar to what we getting paid now, but the economy was way less expensive. So like y'all's take-home pay covered majority of all your expenses, and you still had money left over to enjoy life. Now, I could be wrong, but that's why I'm asking y'all. I'm asking y'all because of the post I made earlier. It said that the millennials are the most educated, yet least financially stable, and the worst paid generation in history. And I was explaining how that makes sense because we living in times where prices for everything is sky high, and the wages ain't really moved from since really when we was teenagers. So if housing was affordable back when I was in, the 9th grade, and y'all was still getting paid with people my age just getting paid right now, like what was y'all? What I'm really, and I'm not judging nobody. I'm not poking or picking no fun. I'm genuinely curious. Like, was y'all not investing? Was y'all not saving? Was y'all still living check to check? Was it harder then? Like I'm just trying to wrap my mind around this.
Reality check from Haley. You know that feeling when life is just going good, you're starting to save money, and then all of it goes down the drain due to car problems? So I've spent over $1,000 and I still cannot drive my car. That's all. What the frustrating part is that the mechanic I went to, if they would have just told me to begin with that they didn't have the right equipment to test my hybrid engine, I could have just gone to the Toyota dealership. But instead they charged me $70 for a radiator cap. That didn't fix the problem. In the coldest week of the year so far, I have no heat in my car, man. Here I am trying to drive to mechanics. I'm freezing my butt off. Like, it's been a wild ride. That's all I'm trying to say. Sorry, I had to have a mini rant because, like, nothing's going right now. And I've been, like, manifesting my ass off. Like, things are gonna get better. I accept the good changes coming my way. You know, all that jazz and car problems. I just wanted to come on here, give a little bit of a reality check because, yeah, we do like to put forward a good image of our lives, right? Like on social media, we like others to perceive our lives how we want them to perceive it. But sometimes I think we just need a dose of reality because the week I've been crying, I've been panicking, I'm gonna get a little bit TMI. I've had stress poos, okay? The anxiety within me has been so bad and I don't even have a car. I still don't even have a car. So that's the reality of living
girl, I'm fucking cooked. You know, because I'm trying to get my life together and shit, you know. So I did an evaluation of my debt. Ah, God! $57,420. I have no words. So I don't make that much money. Like, I live in a very small town, in a very poor area, in a very poor state. I live in fucking Kentucky! I only make like $37,000 a year. And here's the thing. So my grandmother and my mom are both like, you should file for bankruptcy. I don't want to file for bankruptcy at 25. That's pathetic. I've done everything under the sun to try to be successful, and nothing is working, and I'm done. I give up. I get the fuck up.
While I applaud Gen Z for many things, money management will never be one of them. One of my little cousins just came up to me and they were like, you know, I know you used to be a financial advisor, because before I worked in corporate banking, I worked in retail banking as an advisor. And they were like, I just don't know how to get from under this mess. So I said, bring me your statements, bring me your bills, bring me all of that so we can like figure something out. Because like there should be no reason you make a decent amount of enough money that you should be all right. $30,000 in credit card debt. Keeping up with the Joneses would never be that real to me. Like, y'all did not get to experience being broke in peace in your early 20s. Like, millennials, you remember that? Remember we used to pair up together and go to Applebee's and get a 2 for $20 and we wasn't considered trash as human beings because we had to eat 2 for $20s? Remember that? Now, vacation ain't a vacation unless you going out the country, buying wine by the glass is cheap. You ain't going to Cheesecake Factory. Bitch.
Any person who is a shopaholic or who wants to keep up with their friends and everyone in their lives, those people will always struggle and be in a lot of credit card debt. And everyone is on a very different financial level. So at the end of the day, we can't even afford the same things because we don't make the same amount. So we can't live the same lifestyles as everybody else. And if you are a young person, please don't fall into this trap. All of your friends from school may look like they are doing very well, but behind the scenes, most of them, if not all of them, are financially struggling. Things are not always as they appear to be, especially online. A lot of people can fake their life online, and they do actually fake it online. And a lot of people are not as happy in person as they are online. Completely two different people. So just keep those things in mind when you want to keep up with other people.
Why does everything cost so much money? And it costs so much money, and it's not even like it's good for the environment or for the workers or for you. Like, I just want a cute, simple couch. Sleeper would be great. Fun color would be nice. Actually comfortable. And I would love for the amount of money that I'm paying for it not to come with a little thing that says, warning, this couch was made with chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects. Like, I'm sorry. Is it too much financially to ask for my couch not to kill me? Like, I'm already paying $1 million for it. Not literally, but you know, like $1 million in poor people money. Why is it gonna kill me? Who invented these rules? I would like us to change how currency works.
Y'all, so I'm just really sitting here thinking, I just really think that like all millennials are just falling apart at the seams. Like, I wake up every day like, how did my life get here? Like, what could I have done different for my life to be in a better position than it is now? So now, and I never thought I would do this, I've made my whole personality about working out and swimming. Like, I have nothing else to look forward to than swimming my 25 to 30 laps in the pool daily, because like, I'm barely making enough to pay all my bills. Like, probably each one of my bills is on some type of payment plan or deferment. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking the other day, like, bro, how did it get this bad? Like, life has gone so fast. I don't even know when it started to get this bad. But like, the money isn't lasting. Everyone's on a payment plan. Everyone's broke. Like, the shit is really crazy to me. Like, people even making $100,000 a year are even broke. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm just over it.
Hi, I'm Grace, and I am a broke, mentally ill millennial. I feel as though I should feel more like an adult as someone in their 30s, you know. And I very much do not feel like an adult, like put together, knows what's happening, has things figured out, has regularly scheduled appointments. Like, I still haven't clicked over to that version of Grace. Everyone seems to have their shit together and seems to know who they are and the path in which they want to go. And I feel like I'm just getting started. So there's that. I will preface this by saying that my mom passed away recently. So that has made being a person extra hard. Extra hard. Up until a couple weeks ago, Grace was sleeping and working. And that's it. Like, truly, my schedule allows for me to just sleep the day away if I want. And I did. But here I am, out of bed, on the couch, making a TikTok, because ChatGPT told me to. I feel like I have enough life experience to warrant adulthood. I basically started over 2 years ago. Moved back in with my dad, broke as you could possibly imagine, completely mentally ill and unhinged. I can't stress that enough. I didn't think I would ever get here, which is living with my cats and my boyfriend in Center City, Philadelphia, the best city in the world. I'm not asking for feedback on that. Truly, Philly is everything to me. In a cheesy way, Philly is helping heal me. Oh, so cringy. So this is my journey in an attempt to step into adulthood and knowing who I am and what I want out of life, clearly, and just going after that shit. I definitely want to be rich. I'm very sick of being broke. But it's more so feeling better, just better. And so I'm gonna start taking steps to get myself closer to that. And I'm not gonna start today because I'm just planning it, you know. But tomorrow is when I'll start with that whole like reinvention, new brand new thing. Today I'm gonna be lazy, fuck. So stick around if you want to see my 32-year-old ass attempt to get her shit together. More than she has. I will also be exploring the glorious city of Philadelphia because I have not left this apartment, and Philly deserves to be seen and celebrated. So stay tuned.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, guys. Forgive the zit on my face. I've barely had time to put some eyebrows on, brush my teeth, been at work all day. Today I have to do bills. I don't even know what the point of doing my bills is anymore because I don't have any money at the end, right? Like rent, cars, kids stuff, all of the things. And then Dave Ramsey tells me I need to get out of debt, and I can do that with my income. I don't understand. Like, I went to the grocery store and it was $400 for a week's worth of food. And I promise you, I did not get brownies like I want to. You know, I didn't get a bunch of candy. I got like bare minimum shit. Paper towels, toilet paper, like those are necessities. But it was $25 for fucking toilet paper. To wipe your ass, $25. And I don't know, that'll probably last 2 weeks considering, you know, my house is full of boys. But I just feel like we work and we work and we work and we don't get ahead. I'm supposed to invest. I'm supposed to buy a house. I'm supposed to do all these fucking things. And I can't even afford groceries. And then people want tips for everything these days. 16 minutes I waited for a coffee today, and the girl looked at me like I was the devil because I didn't tip her. Like, it took you 16 minutes to get me one medium coffee. Like, I'm all about tipping for good service. I am, I promise. But not when it takes you 16 minutes to give me my fucking coffee. Now, if you're going to bring my groceries to me, which I can't afford to fucking do anymore, but I'm a good tipper there. I understand that. That makes sense. You brought my fucking groceries to me. Thank you. Here's your 20% tip. Not 16 minutes for a coffee. Anyways, that's my rant right now. So anxious to do these bills, guys. How do you do it? How do you get ahead?
Hey friend, because I tell y'all everything, I've never really had a family in my adult life, so I've reconnected with my auntie, and so I'm going to meet her, and I kind of need some trash bags and paper towels. I'm trying to be on my budget, not go over my budget. I can get paid till Thursday. But I feel like a little kid, like in high school or college, going back and hey, mama, auntie, let me hold some toilet tissue and some paper towels. But listen, I gotta find a bag to take that doesn't make it look like I'm coming prepared. Anybody else feel this? I don't know. It's just like, I don't know what it's like to have family like this, but she doesn't ask her anything, so I'm gonna ask them some paper towels and toilet tissue. She has bounty. And like me, she has some good stuff, but she can afford it. I can't. Anyway, love you.
I have a legit question for my generation, which is millennials. How are y'all fucking doing? Because I feel like I am about to lose my ever-living shit. I can't afford shit, even though I'm making the most in my entire life in general, along with my husband. He's making the most he's ever made. We have 2 vehicles we're paying for and student loans. Literally, that's it. And we can't afford shit. I don't know what the hell to do here, and I don't know how y'all doing, but I'm struggling. So if y'all on the struggle bus, let me know. Tell me how you doing. Check in.
When you get online, it's all recession this, the economy that, everybody's broke. But every time I come to the mall, the parking lot is always full. So somebody's lying.
I am so broke, it's not even funny, okay? I make less than $3,000 per month. I'm surviving making less than $3,000 per month. I pay my rent, I pay for my car, I pay for my health insurance, my dental insurance, my renter's insurance. Groceries keep going up and up and up, and my salary keeps staying the same. Prices keep going up, and I cannot afford to even breathe. How? Someone please tell me, how are you guys getting by? Because I can't. By the end of the day, I have no money left over. If I want to get my nails done, guess what? I can't. I cannot afford getting my nails done. I love getting my lashes done. Guess what? These are my real lashes. I sounded so bratty, but you know what I mean? I work so hard to be able to pay for my things, to be able to enjoy life, but at the end of the day, I can't even afford the things that I like, not even the smallest things, because I don't have any money left over after paying all my bills. How am I supposed to survive? How am I supposed to have kids in this economy? How am I supposed to have a family? Yeah, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I don't even know how I'm gonna get to work because I have no money for gas. On top of that, I'm $30,000 in debt from my student loans. So yeah, I don't know. I am so, I just wanna, I don't know what to do. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna afford groceries next week because I have no money. I have $30 to my name. So yeah.
I'm not sure if she stays alone or has roommates or anything like that. But if you're staying alone and you just cannot afford life, stay with other people, have cheaper rents, and be less stressed. And the other thing is find another part-time job on top of your full-time job. If you really want to make ends meet, you will find a way.
I have a question. Can somebody explain the phone case market to me right now? I went on Google to try to find a phone case that is durable and that works and that is cute and aesthetic. Why are they all $55 plus, $65, $75? What are these prices? It would also be one thing if they actually worked, but I have spent the money. Let me show you. This is the first phone case I got. Wildflower. Expensive. What? Excuse me? Why is it falling apart? How come I spent so much money on this and it's falling apart? So I was like, okay, let me get another expensive phone case. Maybe that brand's just not good. I didn't like how bulky it was. I got Coach. Why is it falling apart? Why is this chipped? You can't even tell. It's falling apart. So it's like, okay, let me get like a cheaper little silicone phone case. Everyone seems to have them. Sorry, this angle is like really questionable. Let's get a silicone phone case. Everyone has them. Broke. It broke. You can't even tell this one too. I can feel it. It cracked inside of here. It cracked inside of here and it's broken. And I looked at like the dairy and like Casetify and like Burga, whatever, I don't know. The prices? That's how much I get paid a week. I need phone case recommendations. Cute, please. Like, I don't want some ugly, even the ugly ones like Otterbox are like $75. What is wrong? How am I spending damn near $1,500 on my phone for me to drop it and it shatters? And none of these damn phone cases that I've spent a shit ton of money on work. Can someone make it make sense? Can you break it down for me? Because I'm not getting it. If you have any normal phone case recommendations, please send them my way. Or, better yet, if any of these companies want to do a collaboration with me, where I can like talk about your phone case for free, that would be great because I have no money to spend on phone cases anymore. And all the clear phone cases, I got a clear one. I was like, okay, this looks protective enough. It's cheap enough. They turn yellow and I have to replace it in 2 months. Can I get a long-lasting phone case, please? That won't break. 3 for 3 broke. I also don't drop my phone. Like, I use it like a phone case, okay? I'm not like chucking my phone places. There's no reason they should have broke.
Whenever you go to a grocery store to get a food or drink related item and you get the smaller version of that food or drink, it's cheaper. Duh. And the price per ounce or price per fluid ounce is higher because you're getting less product, which means the price per thingy is higher. But if you get a big version, like a party size or a gallon of a drink, it's more expensive. But the price per ounce or price per fluid ounce is cheaper because you're getting more product. It's like buying in bulk, but you're not buying in bulk. You're just paying for more stuff and it's cheaper because you're getting more because they're making money. I don't know. Anyway, my entire point is like, this is so stupid. Something I don't understand is the fact that when you go to a store and you look at like their sodas, the small sodas that are in like the coolers, they're more expensive than the big ginormous sodas. I'm such a fat ass. I'm making an in-depth video about food. The regular size Sprite bottles are $2.38, which is about 11.9 cents per fluid ounce. Okay, makes sense. But then you look at the tall, like double, triple the amount of soda in there, $1.52. What the hell? Now the price per fluid ounce makes sense. The smaller bottle is more expensive and the bigger bottle is cheaper per fluid ounce. But it's to such an egregious degree to where the little bottle is more expensive than the bigger bottle. I'm guessing it's just some like convenience fee, like, oh, it's right here at checkout, so guess what? Another $2. But the big bottle is also right at the checkout, so I don't get it. And all this to say, do I ever buy the tall bottle? Do I always get the little bottle? Yes. I ain't carrying that thing around, so maybe that's why it's more expensive, just for convenience. But still, it don't make sense.
What the hell does a girl have to do to buy a home in this economy? Because here I thought, oh my god, I have a big girl job with big girl money. I'm gonna buy a big girl home. Reality punched me in the face. Brass knuckles included, okay? Because, oh my god, I thought I had a reasonable price range. I really did. Nope. Trash. And God forbid a girl have standards. I at least wanted my bathroom to have walls. Who'd have thought that was too much to ask? Oh my god. Oh my god. Being a millennial has just been a series of tragic events, okay? Just a landslide of awful. Constantly happening. Does it ever end? Does it stop? When?
And you know what I don't like? I don't like how they waited until we became the new adults to make everything so expensive when our parents had everything for 75 cents back in the days. I really don't like that. There are so many things that I feel like I didn't realize were so expensive until I became an adult. Like plugins, air freshener plugins. $12. $15 if you got the good ones, like the Febreze dual ones. Them like $15 a pack. Then they said that they last 30 days. Don't even last you 30 days, so you gotta keep going to the store. That's like another bill a month. Pillows are expensive. I did not know pillows was damn $12. What? Grapes are $7. Grapes, the things God gave us for free, niggas is charging us $7 for them. Tissue and paper towels, I thought I was gonna be able to get a pack of those for like $3-4. Hello, you don't see me. Children, dogs, like $1,000 a month. Like,
I know it's scary to start life over, but can I tell you one of the most freeing parts about it? As somebody who is in their 30s, walked away from their corporate job, moved in with their parents, has no clue what they're doing with their life, but is doing their best to figure it out. Well, the most freeing piece is it's the fact that I am no longer in some like rat race. I'm not competing to have some cool job title. I'm not competing to move up any like ladder. I'm not kissing anyone's ass and playing the like social politics of a work environment. I am fully moving at my own pace, doing what I want, and it just frees you up in ways that I can't explain. I'm no longer having the Sunday scaries, like no longer a thing in my book. And when I tell you I used to go to bed on Sundays like so stressed about like the amount of work and the amount of calls I was gonna have to be on about shit I did not care about, with people I didn't really care to make small talk with. Like, I don't care that you took little Bobby to the park this weekend. It just, like, I really wanted to like just have the calls and get off of it and move on. And now I don't have to, I'm not doing that. I'm taking calls with who I want to take calls with. I'm having calls when I want to have calls. And it just energetically frees you up, emotionally frees you up, mentally frees you up. I guess I hope that if you are in a season of like trying to figure out what's next, and you don't feel like you have all the answers and you don't have all the clarity, like, it's okay. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to always have like a 5-year plan mapped out. Like, it's okay to just be present and to like trust your intuition and to just move in a general direction. Toodles.
So I self-actualized too close to the sun and quit my 9-to-5 corporate job. I'm sick and tired of corporate America expecting us to treat their dollar as our top priority. Make it make sense. I've gotten to the point where I feel like my life is being led by fear and the what ifs and the possibility that it won't work out, when in all actuality, I'm not giving myself the proper chance to see if whatever I want to do is going to stick. The tricky part is that I have no idea what I want to do, but that's okay. If you are somebody who ever even remotely considered quitting their 9-to-5 job to find something better, I would definitely recommend giving my page a follow. It'll either be a dumpster fire, crash out situation, like a car crash you can't look away from, or maybe things will actually work out for me and you can be inspired. Either way, I feel like it's a win-win proposition.
Here is the thing about starting your own thing. You don't know if it will work. You may have high hopes, but at the end of the day, you have to try it. You have to be brave enough to try that specific thing. And if it works, fantastic. And if it does not work, well, it is what it is. And the thing that most entrepreneurs will never tell you is that out of, let's say, 5 ideas, only one of them worked. The 4 other ones they tried before, they all failed. And so failure is expected, but you never know what will actually work. So you have to try various things. And even if it does not work, something will work. The main thing is never give up and continue to keep pushing.
Okay, y'all. So what is something that I can earn enough income to have a decent to above average lifestyle without working, without a man, and without having to be online to get it? What is that? Please help me, because your girl's tired.
I don't know if I want to tear down a building or jump off one. I'm really trying to figure out where my mental health is I'm getting closer and closer to my return to work day, and I feel like that's just putting me in a space mentally that I don't want to be in. And then as I'm getting closer to my return to work day, I keep seeing more and more content on navigating the corporate space, and I'm just so tired of all the fucking games that we gotta play just to fucking live.
I look a hot mess. Be truthfully honest, I really do not care. I'm just sitting up here thinking I gotta go to work tomorrow. One of these days, I'm gonna quit that job. And I'm not gonna look back. I'm gonna have my land. And I'm gonna be free of this rat race. Like, I'm speaking that over my life. I'm speaking peace of mind. I'm speaking freedom. I'm speaking generational wealth. I'm breaking curses. I'm breaking cycles. Yeah. Definitely speaking that over me. Because, like, be for real. I didn't sign up to clock in every day for the rest of my life and still struggle. Be for real. Like, I didn't sign up for none of that. I don't believe that's what I was supposed to do. Like, I'm going to have my land. I'm going to have my vegetables, my fruit. I'm going to share wealth with my community. I'm not going to gatekeep on how I did things. If anything, I'm going to start a compound. And it's not going to be just for family. It's going to be my family, my friends, whoever they decide they want to invite, because this is a community. Like, be for real. People have that crab in a barrel type of mentality, and I absolutely hate it. We would do better if we help each other. Like, if you're going to be anything today, be for real. So when that video come, when I'm like, oh yeah, today I quit my job and I got my land and I spoke that over my life. That wasn't nobody but Jesus. Like, he know the desires of my heart. So I'm believing wholeheartedly that he's going to provide. And I know he gonna provide because he always do so. Yeah, I just don't think that I'm meant to, do this rat race and have a job and still struggling. Like, and have anxiety and depression because I gotta go to work and deal with people that I truly don't care about what's going on. Like, baby, it's bigger fish to fry. Like, it's things going in the world and you complaining about what? Okay, cool. Bye.
So I have 3 jobs and I'm off from one of them this week. Just kind of taking a little break, need some, relief. And I was sitting here thinking about my dream day because I just took my dog on a walk in the woods, and I wish I could start every single day that way. I can't really because I work so early in the morning. It just wouldn't be smart. But I was thinking, okay, if I started every day with a walk in the woods and then I had like a high protein breakfast and then I went to either Pilates or to work out with my trainer at noon, like, that's the perfect day. And that's about as far as I got. But I feel like there'd be reading in there. Like, I would live such a soft life, but I don't at all. And so, all this like stuff about how you have to start acting in the way that you want your life to be, I feel like I have to challenge myself because I want a soft life.
Aren't you tired of working? Because I am fucking tired. This is exhausting. And FYI, for those of you who have 2 jobs or a job and a side hustle, it's not a flex, babe. It's a cry for fucking help. We are not supposed to be working this goddamn hard just to say, wow, I was able to make it through the month and pay the bills, only to turn around and start the same fucking cycle again. It's a hamster in a wheel. No break, no reward, just vibes and capitalism. Fuck, this is some bullshit. Tell me I'm lying. Just one person, comment below. How many jobs are you working and are you really okay? This is just some bullshit.
Y'all, have y'all ever felt severely burnt out? Or is it just me? I feel like I've been burnt out for years now. Like, years. And I'm exhausted. I get up every day and I go to work and I try my best, but I'm exhausted. And I cannot stand that feeling of being exhausted and you just know you can't do anything about it because you still have to show up and go to work every single day because you only got yourself to fall back on and you cannot give up on yourself. But you are extremely burnt out and exhausted. And it should not be like this. Granted, I know we're supposed to have jobs to work and make a living, but I also feel like we should have adequate time off, better PTO, so that we can refresh and reset, so we don't feel burnt out.
It's getting to the point of the semester where you're like, I cannot do this anymore. Like, I have so much stuff to do. And on top of that, I have life. Today someone hit my car. It's gonna get fixed, it's fine, but it's still stressful. Like, I have severe PTSD driving now, and I'm not being like dramatic or anything, but I've been in 3 accidents now, and this one was not my fault. The first one, it was my fault. The second one, it wasn't my fault. Like, I was with my boyfriend in his car and someone hit us, and everything was fine, everyone was nice, but it was just like you know, like, you don't want that to happen to you. And it's like a whole process fixing your car, like the insurance and everything. So, and on top of that, like, I have an assignment due tomorrow and I'm supposed to like still perform well, which I'm for sure doing. But it's just like, you have to deal with so much, like, as a college student, and plus work. Like, you have work, you have that, you have so many things happening at one time, and it's like, I'm drained. I cannot do this anymore. I'm sorry. And yeah, I look like 100 years old right now because I haven't slept. Great Tuesday.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.